everybody. My name is Tanya Mello, and today I'm going to talk about my class University Success. Two topics. The first topic will be 3 things that wowed me or that really stuck with me during this class. And then the other area of discussion will be three areas for growth or improvement for myself. What can I do to be successful in college? So first I'm going to begin with talking about what wowed me during these last 6 weeks. And the first one that really sticks with me is the movie Butterfly Circus. To me, that was a very powerful movie. And it told me to accept who I am and who everybody else is. I really enjoyed watching that video. The second thing was the ebook by George Sanchez, and the area he talks about turning negative thoughts into positive thoughts. It goes into more detail, but that's the basics of it, and I started thinking about that, and I'm like, that is actually a good thing to do, and so I've actually been practicing that, and it's been very helpful. The third thing is we did a smarter measure assessment. And it tells you what your learning style is, and I was really shocked to see that my learning style was physical. I don't know why it shocked me, but it did, and so I'm trying to read more into that and trying to take those tips to help me, be successful in my journey and my career. So the next topic I want to talk about is the 3 areas that I chose to be successful. There's a lot of them, but I really think the 3 that really is going to help me is time management, learning note-taking skills, and of course oral presentations, which will be the most challenging. So first I'm going to talk about time management. Time management is very important in our lives, personal lives, in our careers, in college. So I researched time management and found some awesome tips. The first one was the basics. Go buy a planner and schedule your day, your week, your month. So I did. I went and bought a planner. I put all my school work and classes in it. I put when I go to work, what time I'm coming home. I put personal stuff like when we're taking a vacation or just family time in church. And it just really laid it out for me. I plan on continue doing this. I even have a feeling I will do this even after college because it just seemed to make my weeks and my month go smoother. They also talked about a to-do list, and I typically try to remember everything, and then I forget, and I come home and I was like, oh, I forgot this, and you got to run back to the store, or you forgot that task today. So I'm going to start utilizing a to-do list. Just jot it down and keep that notepad in my book, or my bag, sorry, with me wherever I go so I can always have it with me. I think those things will help me and get me going on the right track for my time management. The next one we will talk about is note-taking. So I'm typically the type of person who just wants to write everything down the instructor is saying, and I'm really not in the moment in the class. I come home and I see my notes and I'm like, well, what was the big point in this? What was he trying or she trying to get across? So some strategies for that is to pick a location in the classroom, be in the front of the class. So actually start Monday, February 20th, in class. So my goal is to pick a seat up front so I can be focused, no distractions, and the instructor will be basically right in front of me. I will be prepared for that class. I will have my notebook, I will have pens, and I'm the type of person who likes multiple color pens or highlighters, so I will be prepared with that. They also talked about, one of the books or an article I found talked about making up your own note-taking language. It seems pretty simple, so I'm going to start trying to make up my own language so when I am taking these notes, it's simple. I don't have to spell out a whole word. I can abbreviate, or I can have symbols for certain stuff, and then I will know what it means, so when I am home studying, I will have my notes, and it won't waste as much time, and then I'll forget half the stuff the instructor said. So I think those are some pretty good tips that I'm going to try actually starting Monday. So then my third area for growth and improvement is oral presentations. Like I stated earlier, I struggle for these. I get embarrassed, my voice is shaky like it is now, I turn red. I wish I can just get in front of a class and give a presentation without freaking out. So they actually had some pretty good tips for oral presentations strategies. So the first one was, it really broke it down. There's a 6-step process that you plan, you organize, you write, you rewrite, you make some notes. But the big thing that really stuck out was practice, practice, practice. Practice the presentations in front of a mirror, practice it in front of a family member, a friend. Practice. The more you know the topic, the easier it is to get up and talk about it. So I actually did it for this class. I don't think it really worked, but I'm giving it a shot. I've practiced and practiced and practiced. I even had this practice session with my husband last night before I would do this morning. I think it's helped a little bit, but it's weird how even in front of the small group and a camera, I'm up here nervous and I can feel my heart racing. Another thing they talked about is to take the focus off of yourself. So now that I'm sitting here feeling my heart race, I should be focusing on the audience, like what colors are they wearing, how many men to women are in the audience, because they said when you think about stuff like that, it takes the anxiety off of yourself and you can just usually power through your presentation. Well, I'm going to be honest, it's not helping today for me. But anyways, I want to continue practicing on the oral presentations just to relieve some of this anxiety that I have with them. I think those 3 things will really help me be successful in college and get me through this journey and my ultimate goal of graduating with a BSN. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to really try and give this all my heart to succeed. The last thing I need to talk about is, I believe it was in week 5, we did a public speaking strategy tutorial. And the tip that I used from that tutorial was body language. You know, don't slump over, kind of stay upright, focus on your audience. And again, trying to take the focus off of myself and put it on the audience, just so it can kind of distract me while I'm doing this. That's the end of this presentation. I want to thank you for your time and your attention. Thank you.